co-executive producer on all the upcoming Sony solo Spider-Man movies. So Sony will still release all of the solo Spider-Man movies, but they will be co-produced by Marvel Studios.
Very nice. Very nice. So welcome home, Spider-Man. Welcome home.
Too bad for you, Garfield.
Yeah. Hey, Laura, one of your favorite actresses is coming to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Which one?
Her name is Drea de Matteo.
Mateo.
Do you know who she is?
Nope.
Okay.
You say Mateo, I say Mateo.
She was one of the gangsters' wives in Sopranos, which I know you never watched that. She was also on a show called Joey, which was a spinoff of Friends. That was Joey's sister.
Wasn't she Tony's side chick?
No. It was Tony's nephew, I believe it was. Christopher's.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. It's been a long time since I saw this.
But you would also know her as Jax's ex-wife from Sons of Anarchy.
See, now I know who she is.
I had to give you the build up there. She is coming to the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and she has some beef against Coulson.
Have they said who she's going to be playing?
No. It's just she's going to be playing a gifted woman with some beef against Coulson. Is all they're giving away.
Okay.
Let's see. X-Files. X-Files is doing a reboot.
Cool. Very cool.
And yes, David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson are scheduled to appear. Don't know anything. Well, I think it's like they're going to make limited appearances here in this.
Time travel.
Oh, so it's
time travel.
It's not time travel. So they're not going to be main characters?
I don't think that there is. I don't think they are. From my understanding, no, they're not going to be, but they will.
Well, that's going to take away some of the allure of it.
That's why it's a reboot.
Yeah. Batman. Unlimited Animal Instincts is coming to DVD.
Mm-hmm.
And this has
it's a little weird.
Yeah, it's Batman, Robin, Green Arrow. No, Flash and Green Arrow. Green Arrow, yeah. And it rotates around all of these animal-based villains are striking at Batman at one time. Trying to take over Gotham. Apparently there is a gorilla out there by the name of Silverback. And Silverback is part of Grog's people.
Did you look that up? Is he?
I believe so, yes.
Let me ask the Google.
Okay, ask the Google. This just in from the Ninja Troll, and this comes about Agent Carter. Folks, we just don't have time. We don't have time to watch it.
No, I do want to catch up. It's not like I'm giving up.
Well, we can't talk about it, though.
I'm like 3 weeks behind. So.
Well, that's pretty much where we're at.
Yeah.
So we'll
get back
catch
to
up.
it.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. What'd you find, Dixon?
He's one of Blue Beetle's.
Blue Beetle's enemies?
Yes.
Wow. And he has no time.
In all of its incarnations. Dan Garrett, Ted Kord, and Jaime Reyes.
So he's not got anything to do with Grodd?
I don't see anything about that.
Okay, well then I retract that. I have no idea where this monkey came from.
He's not a monkey. He's an ape. There's a difference.
All right, so let's talk about the TV
Get
shows.
Your filthy paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
So let's talk about the shows that we do watch. Taking off on Sunday night, we saw the return of The Walking Dead. Mm-hmm. And from my understanding, Mr. Dixon has some beef.
Well, you go ahead and talk about it, and then I'll get off on my tangent.
I heard from several people that they felt that it was a letdown as far as being the first episode back. I've heard that, it was just lame. Personally, I did not feel that it was lame. I didn't think that it was a bad episode. It was. I mean, we've seen people die throughout the show, and
somebody's going to die.
Well, yeah. And in this particular episode, yes, we have someone who died, but it wasn't just, okay, they're dying, we need to save them. From the outside, it was his view of everything that he went through before letting go. And
it was from his point of view in like the fever dreams.
Right.
Yes.
And I thought that was a really, really interesting way to go about it because, you know, we've seen people dying over and over and over again, and it's always the same thing. We have to figure out how we're going to save them. We have to decide who's going to plunge a knife into their brain when they're done and all that. And this, they didn't cover any of that. I mean, yes, you see at the end that they're trying to save him. They're trying to get him to where they can stop the bleeding after they've cut off his arm and everything else. But you just get to see him kind of go through all of those things. He fights, and then he finally just realizes it's okay to just let go.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was a very, very, very powerful episode.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. And I mean, I can understand we build up these premieres, and this being, you know, we've now one premiere of a year is not good enough. Now we've built up the mid-season premiere.
Yes.
And people were expecting like the season premiere this year.
Yes.
Was crazy intense. And I think people were expecting the same kind of thing. This was intense in a different kind of way.
Josh. Like Blair Witch Project.
Still haven't seen that movie.
Well, look, here's what I'm going to say about it. I will say I loved it. I thought that it was a very, very good episode. And for all of you people out there on Facebook, especially you, Kelly Cornwell, please stop putting spoilers up. Give us a week.
Dude, you have to know it's going to happen. If you're not going to watch it live, stay away from Facebook.
Oh no, it was like 5 minutes into the episode.
Yes.
You know, I'm on Facebook. I'm damn it.
And that's just the way it was too, man.
Because I mean, I wasn't talking or anything, and then just the explicative comes out. Chuck is like, "I'm done. I'm off Facebook. Bye." And I walked out of the room. I was like, "I don't want to see anymore." Nope. So yeah, at least give us a day.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right.
Well,
so go ahead.
My problem was, and I actually knew because I didn't watch it live. And then, you know, like I said, you better stay off Facebook. So I did see that Tyrese had died, but I knew that was coming because you could tell it was coming because they introduced Everybody Hates Chris. So they now have got another black guy on there, so they got to kill another one off. They can't have two. So Tyrese has got to die.
So you figured they were going to kill one of them?
Yeah, of course. Because it's an established pattern on The Walking Dead. You can only have one black guy.
Yeah.
Bob had to go.
Mm-hmm.
It was either him or Tyrese. We took Bob in pieces, and we got this week we got in the fever dream, but we got the return of Bob's severed leg.
Yes. Yes, we did.
At least we didn't have Gareth in the same room. That would have been cool. Just saying, hey, I ate your leg. It just kind of bugs me, and I know I'm not the only one that has noticed this. You can time, if you're a black guy on The Walking Dead, you can time your time on the show with like an egg timer. You're not going to last long, apparently.
Yeah,
because they're going to bring in another one. Oh, we can't have two black guys. Let's kill them.
Well, okay. So maybe it's just because dark meat's supposed to be really rare.
Oh.
Wow.
What?
Look,
like a chicken. Like
I don't know.
A chicken. You got the white meat, the dark meat.
I don't know what kind of models this kid is building. Like what kind of cement he's using on his models.
Mm.
But Everybody Hates Chris grabbed that jet model off of the roof or off of the ceiling and jammed it into the zombie's eye to kill it.
Well, I think it was...
The models I built when I was a kid, there's no way that would have happened.
Well, okay, but my kids, for like 3 Christmases now, get these little airplanes that are made out of metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been that one.
It's like the
So that's
Tonka
probably
trucks.
what it was.
Yeah.
Because the models I built when I was a kid, taking it down off of the ceiling would have crumbled it. There's no way you're jamming it into a zombie's brain. Just wouldn't have happened.
So
But that's the thing that got me is, like I said, I can't be the only one that has noticed this, that apparently, you're not long for the world if you're a black guy on Walking Dead.
well, that goes for any horror movie.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
That's just the formula. And we've seen it. We've seen it in Scary Movie. We've seen it in Scream. I think they pointed it out in Scream. And look, who was the first victim? Who was the first person to get ate by a dinosaur in Jurassic Park?
The fat guy?
Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
He wasn't?
No.
Dodson.
I think he may have lived.
No, he didn't.
No, he wouldn't have lasted long because the way he was chain smoking, he was going to get lung cancer soon.
Yeah, that's right.
Hold on to your butts.
All right, so are you caught up on Gotham?
No, I have watched. I watched one today, the one with the electrocutioner.
Yes.
I watched that one. So I think I've still got 3 episodes to catch up with.
The dude that played the electricianer, he was in one of my favorite shows called Hell on Wheels, which airs on AMC. It's a Western.
Is that the one on AMC?
Yes. He plays the Swede on there, and this is the first time that I have seen him outside of that role, and he is a really, really, really creepy bad guy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was just creepy. All right.
You know who I was thinking he was?
Who?
Because they were saying, that's not like whatever name they had him down as. That wasn't his real name.
Right.
When they said that, I was thinking it was Hugo Strange.
Ah.
Because he kind of has that, the little round glasses,
Yes.
the goatee,
Yes.
or the weird looking beard. So I thought maybe that was it. But then, they started calling him the electrocutioner.
Right.
So I was like, okay, it's not him. And I think Hugo Strange, he was basically accepted as a good guy up until Batman figured out he was bad.
Yes.
So introducing him as a bad guy in Gotham would be kind of weird.
Right. Well, you need to get caught up before Monday.
I should be able to do that.
You need to get caught up because you know who's coming on Monday? Laura?
I do not.
The Joker.
Ah.
The Joker makes his first appearance Monday night on Gotham. And I am totally excited about this. I think, yes, let's do it.
Oh, I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm like, whoa, slow down. This is only season 1, and Batman's a long way from being Batman. So
Only 11 years.
But that's a long time. If you introduce all these characters, all these villains, you're going to have a fully populated cast of crazies before he even breaks into puberty.
But we know that in his timeline, it wasn't long after he became Batman that he met the Joker, who apparently in later stories was running amok in Gotham City. He was doing crime before he was the crown prince of crime.
Clown.
I think at one point they also did a storyline where he was the one that shot
Yes.
Bruce's parents.
That was the movie.
That was
that one
Batman
movie.
the movie, yeah.
Well, it's a storyline.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was highly upset with that, by the way.
Well,
And that's the thing. Over the past 75 years, there's been so many variations in the storyline. As a matter of fact, right now, in the comics, they're they're in a storyline now to where Batman is finding